Hello, everybody, everywhere. I'm Pastor Ty Johnson. Some call me Pastor Bumpy Johnson. That's only in the city, only if you, my friend. Don't do me like that. But let me tell you the origin of this. It goes back to the barbershop with Craig Skills, Fat Cut, and I've done some things for him, and he's been following my career for 30 years on the streets, taking the heat to the street and taking the heat to the concrete, and one, to get folks saved, two, to pray for folks, and three, to pray over the land. That was my call. That's still my call. And it morphed into politics and other things, and God gave me access. So I was able to do some things for him. We get to talking one day and arguing. I said, hold up, bro. Let's do this thing correct. And he said, no, you hold up, Pastor Bumpy Johnson. So, and I think he equates it with that social justice piece, that justice. Remember now, handling the truth, and you're welcome. But you got to be talking about income, education, housing, healthcare, and justice. Today, one of my main men. But, hey, ladies, look. Now, we're not going to do this. Y'all don't be looking. Y'all don't be doing this now. Because you know how you get somebody to look at. Y'all know how you do it. Hey, my man. John, your wife, we're going to tell. I got him. Says I got me. You know, them dreads and all them little sporty shit, you know what I mean? You know, he's in the gym. They say, no, married. Stop.
My fault.
And what is this like, man?
Yeah.
Jonathan Davis.
Sir, yes.
Delaware Center for Justice.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know I love him because he loves our young people. And he works a lot at the Delaware Center for Justice. I'm going to let him tell you. But we have a couple things in common. I got to meet, fell in love with the brother. And he likes to travel. He likes to get around. But what I love about him most, not only do he love our young people, but he loves his children. And to see young brother who's vibrant, getting it on, still going home, still talking about, look, man, I got to take kids here. He's always listening for innovative ways to do things different, which is an admirable character trait. And you say something, he said, I like that. I'm going to try that with my son and see. And then he has a lot of innovative ways, things he be doing. I be listening to like, John, that's fire there, baby. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Man, I never had an introduction like that before. I appreciate it, though.
Well, you good man. Well, stop playing, baby.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, I told you I'm going to go do everything with you, but I ain't streaking. I ain't even. See, I told y'all that. I told you I got him. See, I got him. Y'all got to get him to tell you that story. We ain't going to do it now. We ain't going to do it now.
Gotta earn that one.
Yeah, that boy crazy.
I'll share it, though.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Delaware Center for Justice, how you like it?
I love it.
Okay.
I love the effort that we're trying to put
Yes, sir.
as far as trying to help our young people and being a support structure for them out there. And
Where are you at exactly? And what do you do?
in Wilmington, I'm a youth. Actually, they just changed my job title. Youth Family Advocate.
Look at you, beloved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look at you.
It expanded it outside of the youth. It's now trying to address the family.
I see. So you're trying to do the whole.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's good. You can't isolate the child, not do a wraparound. The wraparound service is one,
Right.
and not include those folks who may or may not have some protective factors. Like, you know, you never know what role the uncle plays, what role the aunt plays. I used to look for those folks when I dealt with families, and they had all kind of social determinants, a big word.
Nope.
Like that, yes, sir. I learned that from behavioral health folks.
All
Man.
right. 10 points on Scrabble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
So, John, what are you seeing? First of all, what's the age group?
It's from 14 to 19, 18 to 19. Some 18
Yeah.
supposed to be the cutoff, but if they still are dealing with some legal things and they're still on juvenile probation because.
So, are they adjudicated when they get to you?
Yes, sir. They're
So, and for those who don't know, adjudicated means they went through the court system, and they either been charged. The sentence, or they haven't been sentenced.
They have been sentenced, but they're not considered felons. You know what I mean?
I see.
They don't have that on their record. So once they turn 18, it could be all good as long as they don't
reoffend. So, to come to you Or you're assigned as casework, case manager, something like that?
They're recommended through their probation officer in the courts.
So it's connected to probation.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
We're considered aftercare.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So if a judge will say, you know, part of your probationary requirements, you have to now involve yourself in aftercare.
Very few people know that Delaware Center for Justice would even have a piece like that.
Yeah, we're actually.
I commend you for this.
It's new. It's a newer program. Actually,
Is it?
Yeah, when I started, my particular wing of it all was just being developed.
Are you from here?
But it's expanding. Yes, sir.
You from here? Delaware?
Yeah, most of my life was born in Brooklyn, New York, but most of my life.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
You's a rapper?
Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, my whole family.
Come on, man, stop playing, man. Drop something. Spit a little something for us.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I like it.
I ain't gonna do it to him.
Let's handle the truth.
I ain't gonna do it to him.
Handle the truth.
I'm
Let's
saying.
bring that truth out, Jay. We know. Don't only do it at don't only do it at home.
The sentence already. I'm out to curse if I do.
You look, share the love, brother.
Yeah, nah, old spit, man.
Listen, man. I had a guest on one of our podcasts. He was telling me that at any given moment, maybe 6,000 young people. I know it was Komoko, and we were talking about job opportunities because that's what we're about, income.
Yeah,
and we're about the education, healthcare, and the justice, and the housing, and your piece, justice. And I know with these young folks, you're trying to get them on a different track. Like, hey, man, you got to think of opportunities and stuff like that, right? But what do you do with a guy who, girl, lady, male, female, who, or whatever, I want to be politically correct, you know, male, female, LGBT, you know, we do that right. Law. Don't
go down this road.
But listen, man,
Humans.
you 6,000 young people. When you look at the streets, and, you know, I have my own views as to where we are and why we are where we are and things we could fix, why we don't fix what we could fix. And, you know, but you were right there. I used to do Ferris. I used to do Sister Ray Avery, powerful lady before she retired, would come to us, me, some of my friends, get us to go into the prisons. I mean, not prison, but into Ferris and into the detention center. We would talk to young men, and as a matter of fact, the guy that owns this refuge center, Reed's Refuge Center, he used to have a group. He was in a group, one his group. It was he, his brother, all four of them. They called themselves 4U. And I would go in there blasted with the young people, get their attention, give them a little bit of love, you know, the 1, 2, 3, and they would be like opened up. And I said, and I brought 4U. And them boys would come out, man. Fred's got music out, man. Them boys still, he can go. Fred Reed. And that's how I met them. But it gave me an opportunity to really deal with some of these young people issues, and it opened my eyes to it's far greater than we would think. What are you seeing?
In regards to exactly what
when you talk about that 6,000 that may be on a corner, why are they there?
Starts with the family. Okay, their circle, the lack of, or there being, not that support structure around it. That's been a common denominator for what I've.
Just sometimes they get thrown out of school and can't go to it.
Thrown out of school for.
They're not accepted in the schools.
Did something, now put into an alternative school.
I see.
That doesn't necessarily suit the way that they may learn, or may have issues now with other behavioral kids that are there, and they can't necessarily learn the right way.
Is that big? Where North Side can't go on the West Side, West Side don't go on the North Side, the South Bridge don't come on the East Side.
It's part of our intake process, so I have to actually.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What parts of town do you not feel comfortable with? Can we?
And are they serious? They really mean it?
Oh yeah. Things are happening, and they're doing things, and to where their lives are in jeopardy.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
So it's retaliatory.
Absolutely.
Something happens.
Something happened. Something had happened. A lot of these kids, they're kind of second generation gangstering.
I see.
When I started doing some of the research, when I realized that the gangs, they weren't really going on when I was in school. I graduated 2012. 2001 from high
I see.
school.
Okay.
But I think right around 2013, 14, 15, that's when that first iteration of the gangs kind of started.
Is that right?
Right. Now that's where the start is. And the kids that I'm now working with, though the kids that started, they're quote unquote OGs.
Oh, I see.
So they are caught up in situations that happened prior to them.
So what do you think? The lack of education, the lack of exposure, the lack of discipline. Dr. Fontroy told me if a person does not have a system of belief that provides purpose and meaning, they're certifiably committable.
Yes.
Do you see that a lot of these young people lack structure, lack awareness, lack their own history, so there's no real self-love? So you could just bump into them, you diss me, don't disrespect me. And it could get real serious real quick. I've seen young people go from 0 to 10. I mean, they go from like resentment to rage.
Crash.
Ain't no in between.
Yeah, man.
You seen some of that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Their emotions are completely out of whack. They're governed by that, their emotions.
What do you think's feeding that, though? Don't say we. Let's get a boy spoken planet.
Yeah, that I think the age we're getting them at, teenage, that's a tumultuous time even for the.
Sure, it's hard enough.
Yeah.
It's hard enough being a teenager.
Having to balance the environment. But, that.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
And then when I was coming up, we had Chuck Taylors. And I can imagine with social media, all that stuff going on, it's gotten way out of control. You show up with some bobos or, we used to call them walkie-talkies where, parents didn't have money, so you hold a shoe, put a little tape on it. That we had to do that kind of stuff. But you weren't going to be, they may hit you up one day, tease you, but we all understood. We don't have those resources. And I'm just glad to see you.
Brother, you talk about Chuck Taylor. My last session in the cottages, these cats are talking about designer, about wanting it, having it, knowing all the name brands. Not
Are you serious?
Scared to not be
What would a sneak cost you, like a designer?
I'm talking $500-$600. They talk about these off-white sneakers. I think they $600-$700.
What is that? An off-white?
I'm not even sure. I think it's connected to Gucci or one of these high-end designers. But they sell it at Nordstrom. They don't even sell it.
Does any of these people sew back into the community that these kids come?
It's a status symbol.
I see.
You know what I mean? And these kids quickly are going to want to show that they have something, that they have the worth, and the only way that they...
And which gets back to them getting the kind of attention that they desire or need.
Exactly.
You see, so the material mechanisms validifies who I am as a person.
Absolutely.
Screwed up.
And then if they don't have strong figures in the home, they're listening to the older kids. That's where they're getting how they should dress and what they should be interested in.
So Mom working real hard.
Mm-hmm.
And she go to Foreman Mills. And she get a slick outfit, she think.
What does she think?
When she go to work, that outfit go under the bed.
Mm-hmm.
The real gear come out.
Absolutely.
If it ain't but a shirt.
Yeah.
If it ain't but a sneak. That's what you're telling me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to be wearing something that's going to make me feel like I'm somebody.
So it's either the high-end stuff or the shooter gear. That's what I call it. The shiesty.
Oh, my
the
God.
All black.
What you know about? You talking about the mask with the hole?
Yes.
And all you see is the eyes.
Yes.
What's that called? Fushai?
A poo shiesty.
Poo. Hey, man, don't tell my friend Reese that I'm messing it. Look, he on there calling me Fushai. Fushai, boy. Poo. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know these things. I'm learning. Thanks, John.
Absolutely.
Yeah, boy, across the street from me, he's got the Pooh Shiesty mask on, and he's talking with his hands, and his shoulder gets to moving. I say, hey, whoa, all that manipulating, demonstrating, you got to cut that out when you talking to me. Because, look, I'm thinking, is somebody looking for him? He doing like this. They think I'm with him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to catch the heat, too.
Straight. Get you straight.
Look, I mean, they ride through, pop, pop, pop.
Everybody, no witnesses.
goodness. I don't want nothing hot up in me, man, with some cocoa.
Yes. Well, you know, Pooh Shiesty, I don't know, so I'll give you a little context, quick context of that. Pooh Shiesty is a rapper who's in jail right now.
Doing time right now.
One time, he was a real deal person in the street. Who
Charleston White got to him?
He talked about it. He was before him.
Charleston White tell on him?
He got arrested before. Charleston got his whole groove. Yeah, but
Charleston told on him, didn't he?
He would. He sure enough would. But yeah, he was. Charleston White.
I'm not mad at Charleston.
I'm
not mad at Charleston, man, because
you can listen deep. You can hear some of the points that he's making.
Yeah, he has good points. I think he needs to read a couple more books.
Yeah, for sure.
But I ask yourself, listen, Jonathan's daughter is being raped by a couple of cats. You know, they start out playing, just feeling. Now they're gonna take her.
Mm-hmm.
I come by and see it. Stop, man! Don't do this. Who the F is you, OG? Mind your business. I'm supposed to keep moving, or I'm supposed to call the cops? You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
What's your daughter hurt? I won't look you in the face and say, me, man, black man standing there, can't protect the princess. Not that I have to be macho. I'm not none of these wrestlers or boxers and all that nonsense, but I'm a man in God's presence.
Yeah, one of the main things I like about Charleston is that, again, he has a lot of buffoonery, and his the way he presents it is always clean. But when he always says, like, the rappers don't do it either. Don't they contradict all the time? Aren't they saying derogatory things and things that aren't right and don't have the same ethics? But we hold them up. But when he does it, they look at it as, you know, they don't see the hypocrisy in it. Which, I mean, if I'm being honest, I have to really, and I'm a hip hop head. I love our music, you know what I mean?
You know, I always hated that, man, how we elevate entertainers to a level I think they don't belong. You know, I was a DJ. I was an entertainer. I didn't know nothing about social activism. I didn't know. I was taught by Dr. E.B. Turner, past president. He's dead now, of course. He's past president of Baptist Association down at Carolinas, 400,000 members. I sat under him, and I encourage young people. You got to sit under somebody. You don't necessarily have to be to shadow them every day, but you're sitting under them when you're listening to their pearls. You're sitting under them when they tell you, suggest you do something, you do it, and you report back. You're sitting under them when they need help. Maybe they can't say it or don't say it, but you see it and you do something. Huh? That's when you're taking a look at what's inside of you. How close are we to really getting these young folks to take a look at them? Individually, collectively, what are we doing?
That's a good question, man. I'm not sure if I have the answer.
You don't have to answer stuff. I'm just kind of throwing it out, and I like it because you're right there. You see things, but you also, if we can help in some way, because I don't believe like everybody else. I believe there's some good folks still out here.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's some strong folks still out here, and there's some folks who don't want our children to die. You know, Delaware ranks 4th in the nation. You know, as far as our education outcomes, that's not cool. It's not cool. Well, that's not cool. But we have 19 school districts or 18, something like that. You know, all of them. Every school district has a superintendent, who has a deputy, who has a staff. But yeah, our kids are not being educated. Now, these young people that you're dealing with, do you see that they come from certain zip codes or certain?
Absolutely.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What are those zip codes? 19801.
Yeah.
19802.
I can't think of them off the head, but again, it's
19805.
Yeah. That's the one. I definitely know that one for sure. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
East
side, I know East Side. I know North Side. I know West Side. I know 4th Street. You know, and this is primarily where, and Dover is coming up strong as far as
Are you
the
serious?
delinquency.
Public,
things.
you talking about public safety? Or
I'm
you
talking,
just
yeah,
talking
it's
about
public
with the
safety.
young
I'm talking
folks
about
who are actually
the
going the wrong way.
yes, yeah, talking about the ones that are going the wrong way.
And that's contributing to the public safety.
Absolutely, because
My.
these guys are, it's shoot first, ask questions last. They have these new things called switches. I don't know if you heard
On the
about
guns.
Yeah, they're making them automatic and making them spray all over the place.
You've heard some of that?
Definitely heard
here
some.
in Delaware?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do we have a human trafficking problem?
I haven't come across it. I wouldn't doubt it though.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff goes on in this state.
Yeah.
And a lot of people either don't know or they just kind of turn a blind eye thinking that those folks we elected or those folks who deem themselves as leaders would deal with this. But I don't know that this stuff gets dealt with.
Yeah, because it's way bigger. I mean, I think it's kind of like with Social Security. I mean, once you get involved with it, it probably gets very sticky. And, once you start trying to fussle with it, it's now your responsibility. And if you don't do it the right way, then they're all going to get thrown on you. And
Yes, sir.
It's a big.
Huge problem.
Yes, sir.
Speaking about Social Security, and I love it. We were talking off camera. You were telling me about how you and your challenge you are in some aspects to get these young folks employment or opportunities that will lead to them to generate some income. And I was devastated when you said a little thing like trying to get a Social Security card. Are you serious?
My goodness, man.
Yeah, but what was your experience?
So yeah, and again, this is one of those hurdles. I have a kid that's from New York and doesn't have a Social Security card. He's 18 years old, so in order to get some of the jobs, a TWIC card, he needs a Social Security card. So at first they tell us, go online and try to do a pre-application. Do the pre-application, they say, well, something error about the input. You got to come down to the office to figure out what's going on. Go down to the office. We wait 3 hours, and then somebody stands up and says, unless you have an appointment that you set up on the computer, we will not see you today.
Wow.
And I'm like, I had an error where they're like, no, you have to set up an appointment on the computer. We will not see you. So I had to go back, try online again. Same error popped up as far as saying we can't complete the appointment. You have to finish this process in the office. Wow. So I had to wait another week.
Another week.
Go down there, and this just happened yesterday. So we go down yesterday. Again, they asked if we have an appointment. I said no. I showed them the screenshot of the issue that we had. We couldn't make the appointment. They said, okay, we'll sit in here. You got to talk to somebody at the window, and they'll get you straight. We waited 2 hours. Finally got pulled up to the window. Lady asked if we had an appointment. We don't have an appointment.
Yes.
They wouldn't allow us to. Lady, she clicks around on the computer for a little while. She says, okay, and all his brother needs is a replacement card. He has his number. He just needs a replacement.
So he knows it's
we have the security,
but he doesn't have the tangible
replacement. Absolutely.
The card. I get it.
So they're saying, okay, in order for us to process this to get the replacement card, we made your appointment for October the 4th. We don't have any appointments available currently at all at this office. You have to go to Elkton, Maryland. That's the earliest that you have an appointment is October 1st, 9 a.m. in the morning. And that's just to request a replacement card. That's going to take 14 days from the day of request.
Wow.
So he had a meeting today at the team warehouse where he needed the Social Security card. He's not going to be able to get the card. But again, we just got
that'd be a super organization to get involved with.
Yeah, I mean,
we got to pray.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, real men pray every day, boy.
Mm-hmm.
We got to pray that he gets those opportunities.
Well,
because a lot of good folks over at the warehouse. And from the sound of things, he's trying.
He's trying, yeah.
And that hurts me, man. When you finally run into one, well, really, they have convinced themselves that they're not going to jail. They're not going to kill nobody. But what are we doing now?
And he also has 2 kids at 18 years.
My Lord, 18 years old.
18 years old.
You got his work cut out for him. John, it's time to get up out of here.
Sure thing.
It's time to get up here.
Appreciate your time,
man. But look here, boy, I thank you for stopping in.
Absolutely.
I'm praying for you, DCJ.
Appreciate it.
And I think you're bigger than that. Yeah, you're going to have to do some other stuff.
I'm ready.
Yeah, you're going to do this because you're bigger than that. Not that you're bigger than the job, but the way you think and how you move. God's going to use you mightily in other directions, man. And it's going to be with them gifts. I know you got some rapping. I know you got to DJ. I know he wants to DJ. Here's food.
Keep it on low.
Listen, no. Look, we're handling the truth up in here. We're going to handle that truth, beloved. Let's say hello to all the boys at the office, TF2. Hello. Yeah, it's your boy. and Jonathan D. Jonathan D. If folks want to contact you, how they get to talk?
Email for JonathanD@gmail. That's probably one of the better.
Say it a little slower, man. They probably got to write.
Jonathan, JONATHAN, the letter D as in dog, @gmail. That's probably the best way to get.
Well, bless the Lord. You got to get your cow down ticket.
Yeah.
September the 20th, if you're around. We doing we have sisters. Our ministry is Churches Take a Corner. And they have put something together called Cow Down. Where them fans at? We normally do it every year. And I'm going to get my boy Kevin Clark on there. Because last year, Kev sat up there. He's real proud, brother. Jay Codwell's son. Look, he sat up there and had his stuff together. And so, I don't discriminate. We're a gay dude. The gay dude said, you want to come up? And the Kev said, no, sir. No, sir. So come to find out, Kev said, man, y'all wrong. I said, how we wrong, bro? You didn't tell me I bought a female hat. I said, look good, bro. I was out of know. May each of you live for as long as you want. Never want for as long as you live. Live to be 103. Me 103, minus a day, and I never know. Nice people like you passed away. My friend Frankie Crocker taught me that by way of the tape. And I've said I'll treat him like gold until I get to see him again. That's all. Love you. Don't forget, shout out to the producer, Mad T. Fontaine. Woo! That's who's doing it, y'all. If you need him, let me know something. Till next time, when we handle the truth, please stay true to your family. Stay true to your city. Stay true and put on for your city if you got to. But for God's sakes, will you be true to you? Click.
Wow.